What if I told you that the most powerful frequency a human can generate isn't love? It isn't joy. It's not even gratitude. It's authenticity. A recent study put this to the test. Researchers placed individuals in a Faraday cage, a chamber that isolates all electromagnetic noise. No phones, no static, just pure human energy. Then they asked each person to share stories of love, stories of family, stories that opened the heart. And when the subjects spoke about joy, about gratitude, sure enough, spikes of radiant energy pulsed from their bodies. Huge bursts of electromagnetic frequency. But then, something strange happened. At random intervals, sometimes during a story of sadness, sometimes during anger, sometimes even in silence, a spike would erupt. Not just a little spike. A 40 times higher than love kind of spike. They couldn't explain it until they started listening, not to the data, but to the stories themselves. Every time that spike occurred, the researchers noticed goosebumps. Not on the subject, on themselves. Someone in the room said, "What if what we're sensing is an authentic moment?" So they reran the experiment, this time tuning in not just to what was being said, but how true it was. And the results confirmed it. Authenticity creates the most powerful human frequency ever recorded. More than love. More than joy. More than gratitude. Because authenticity is the soul. Your soul doesn't feel emotions the way the mind does. It isn't high or low. It isn't happy or sad. Your soul is truth. And when you touch it, really touch it, you vibrate. You may cry. You may laugh. You may sit in stunned silence. But what you're really experiencing is the beauty of meeting yourself again. And often when you finally see that beauty, you grieve. Because you realize how long you've been disconnected from it. How long you've lived in performance. How long you've settled for versions of yourself that weren't real. But in that grief comes reverence. In that silence comes power. And through that crack in the facade, love flows in. Not the kind of love you perform. Not the kind of joy you post. But the love that emerges when nothing is left to prove. And you remember who you are. So the next time you want to raise your vibration, don't force yourself to be happy. Don't pretend to be grateful. Just be real. Because the frequency of truth is the frequency of your soul. And when you live in truth, you don't have to try to be powerful. You are